Hello everyone, welcome back to the Betting League once again. I bet you're getting fed up of seeing my face. Anyway, you've only got one more day to go now, so have a look around site, guys, and read a few of the blogs, register a few of the tipsters, and subscribe to me for the measly price of $29.99, and I hope I'll give you your money's worth. As you can see, I've made a massive profit, 409 points from 178 bets, so it's not a flash in the pan, it's consistently getting these big price winners. It's some going by anybody's standard, even though I say so myself. So please subscribe and you'll get value from it, I can assure you. Anyway, now I've done with blowing my own trumpet. Let's get on with today's racing, which is slightly better than yesterday's. Myself, I think with the going drying up, personally, I favour the low draw runners in the big field, so just bear that in mind. 2:10 race, the first race today. It's not a betting race for me to get involved with. Daddy Warbucks last time was struck into, so you'd expect a better show today, because before that he was coming on a little bit. I'm not sure if this course will be stiff enough for Star City, who looks like it wants further. Magic City needs to improve on what he's done so far. I think Trailblazer will be suited by this drop back in trip after failing to last home over a mile last time, so that'll be interesting. Serena Oasis looked very one pace, looks like it wants some really soft going or a bit further, but it's well drawn, but I don't think it'll win it. Strictly Silver looks like it's got the best chance on the book. Form-wise, and I think probably that'll win and followed up by Trailblaze and maybe Daddy Warbuck, but it's not a betting race for me, not a race I'd be that bothered about, 2:45, it's another no-bet race, and a race not to get too involved with. A few of the runners have got back form that they could win this on, but they've run poorly once or twice. They maybe could spring back to form with the going and stuff. And then there's a few of the lightly raced runners could improve dramatically for the for the experience. Choose a day as 1-1 and then running some moderate races. And I never run on going like this, so I think the price is poor really for what is shown so far. And stable currently, they're not in the best of form, so it's not really for me. Deep Sand doesn't look good enough at all. Actually, shoe size, I gave it as a selection last time. I'm progressing for newbie trainer Keith Dalglish, but flopped last time over a furlong further. I don't think it was a trip that time, even though it's back to 7 furlongs. I think it was something else. So you might have a chance. Trumpet Voluntary, it's got the best form in the race, but it's priced accordingly, and I don't think it looks invincible. But I think Paul Hannigan's chosen to ride this instead of stablemate Penball Crag, but Penball Crag's got some, if not better, some same sort of form as favourite, and that's if you go back 2 or 3 runs. And if they've found out what's wrong with it, why it's been running poorly, I think at the prices, I think I'd bet a little bit on that, but I think it's just a bit of value to beat stablemate, but not a betting race for me really, The 320R, as you know, this is the type of race that I excel in. The harder the race, the more impossible it is, the better I do. That's where I get the big price winners. I think mainly because the races are truly run affairs, and it means really there's no hiding place. It's a genuine race. The fields are spread across the track. There's no unlucky stories, and the form comes to the front, comes to the top. So on to today, I think Courageous has got a lot of weight, and I think they might find a trip on the sharp side as well today. And I think you can say the same about Argonal now. As he's getting older, looks like 6 furlong with this trip. He seems to have lost a bit of his early speed, so I'd watch him for a 6 furlong race. Paul Midgley stable, they're in tremendous form. Really chucking out the winners. I mean, it's got off the boil a little bit in the last few days, but they've still had some really good winners. And I think that it was a weekly run race that Adji's won at Doncaster, and I think he'll struggle to follow up that day with his. Follow up today with his penalty. All Joe said we're 7 lengths behind Adges that day. Ran a little bit worse than you'd expect, so he could come on a bit, but I can't see him turning tables. Both Indian Trail and Invincible Laugh from Danny Nichols' stable, they're knocking on the door, but they're drawn high, and I think that high numbers are going to be at a disadvantage today. Above the stars, I think it's short in a bit because of connections, not really because of the form. I don't think the form warrants to have been that price, and I don't think she looks up to winning this. Riley Mooch would be my choice of those drawn high with Clement on taking £7 off. But I think I've got it right. I think we need a low draw. And I've narrowed it down just to 3 runners that I think have a good chance of winning. But to find out what they are, you need to dip into your pockets, pull out the wallet, let the moss fly away, and subscribe to me. $29.99. Come on, guys, you can do it, And then you'll find out what they are. 3:55, it's another wide open race. And we could have learnt a bit from the previous race about the effects of the draw, but you have to be careful at Ayr. Sometimes it looks like it's going to be a low draw or high draw. They look like they've been well clear. Then the next race comes along, it's the opposite. So always be a bit wary at Ayr about that. So be careful. There's 25 runners now in this race because there's a couple of non-runners, so that makes it a little bit easy for me. I wish. Mon Brave is running a bit below form lately, so best watched. Esprit de Midas has only had 3 runs for Danny Nichols and came back to form last time, but has never really run 2 good races together. Danny Nichols might have found a key to him, but I'm not sure I'm wanting to with him today. I think the trip looks too short for Karaki Jack, who's been in over further lately. Clincher and Layla's Hero have both got good form, and I think they'll come out of those that are drawn high. But if I'm right about the draw, they won't get in the race. My Gacho, interesting now, dropped back in trip from 8 furlongs to today's trip, and could run a big race. But once again, I've just narrowed it down to 5 runners this time. That's how hard it is that I've got a chance of winning this. But to find out what they are, put your hands in your pocket and subscribe, please. 4:30. This looks a walk in the park for Caledonia Park on all-known form. She's got about £10 in hands, but the worry with her is that she had a lot of quick races in August, back into July, and I'd be a bit wary. I mean, I'm not saying she won't win, but she's a filly, and they don't take these races as well as the colts, and so I'd be a bit wary. It looks a bit too good somehow, to win. So it wouldn't be a betting race for me. 5:05. Bolin Judith has got equally the best form in the race, but she's never run well on softer going, so I think the mare might struggle today on the going. It's maybe too soft for her. Boss's Destination won a weak race by default at Thirsk. It won a poor race as well. Never settled at York, and I think his form generally is poor. Taiku, Ewan Morrison horse, has been off for a long time, and I think his last 3 runs have been moderate since coming back from an injury, and have been on the all-weather. So, not for me, and I think that the going's going to be too quick for Pi Darnak. I think they booked Julie Burke because we're open to the soft going, which she needs, but it's dried out too much, I think, now. Soprano don't look good enough, but to find out what you think I will win, this is my best bet of the day, shall we say? I hope. You need to subscribe once again, and if you do, you'll find out what they are. 5:40, the last race of the day today. Ventura Sands will be much better suited by this drop back in trip, but I still don't think it looks good enough. Henry's Gift has been running in and getting beat in some pretty moderate races, so I don't think this stronger race, I don't think it'll be for him today. I've narrowed it down just 2 runners that I think will win, and once again, I'm getting like a pat at her. You need to subscribe to find out what they are, so please subscribe and find out what they are, and I hope I get you some winners. If I don't, or if I do, I hope I get to see you tomorrow, even if it's just to listen to my ramblings. Cheers.